crowds are waiting, sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mixing show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Shaking, fusion's in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the groups are thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mix show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Say you. Flavors shaking, fusion's in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the group starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop that.
Let's get ready for the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ready? Let's go. In a world of vape, where flavors collide, we gather round with mixtures we can't hide. YouTube's our stage, where the magic unfolds. Welcome to the show, where the flavors behold. Mixing and vaping are in for a ride. The clouds we create, we can't deny. From strawberry delight to a caramel dream.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night. It's time to talk a little bit to mixing and things. So you got on tonight, you've got myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got our own mixing guru. We haven't got Guru, he's not on. Don't know where he is. We've got our own mixing maestro, which is Tim, advocate for liberty. And we've got the Queen Goddess of mixing, which is Lady Liberty. It's hard when someone misses out. I keep saying this because I've got my pattern and it just works. So if you are in Liverpool, just look out for a shambling man walking around in the rain because he's took a parcel and he's been gone for, like 3 weeks now. So can you aim him back if you can, please? It'd be much appreciated. Love you, Graham. Right. So I will pop out.
At least
chat.
you got through the first name this time because you're here, Liam. When you're not here, he doesn't even get the first one right.
Yeah. So. Pop out chat. Pop out chat. If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you're in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat and you keep up with everything we are doing. Right, there we go. Just checking. Are we on? Still on there. What is it, apparently? On thing, on my stream. It's still on there. We'll refresh. See if it's working. Oh, yeah, we're on. Right, there we go. So, what we'll do is we'll get Liam to do a little bit of a rundown chat. If you would, please.
Yeah, in chat tonight we have Stephen Perry's. We have John Vaping Joker. Frankie Jazz 24/7. Stuart Valentine. Bet. Martin Saunders. Gary Foster. And Hanky Panky 70. And Rocky Tooney. Matt Wales as well. Matt Waits.
Matt Wales?
Evening, everyone.
You're in Wales?
Yeah. Eyesight's fucked, don't you?
Yeah. I thought we had dodgy internet. Thought you were going to do a Max Headroom, then go Hey, Stuart, hope you're all right. Hope your kidneys have recovered now. You've been back 2 weeks. So yeah. So if you have got Graham's currently in rehab for his masturbation, and he is, Matt. He is. He's in rehab. He looks like Popeye now. He's got massive forearm on right arm. It's like that. Like fucking Popeye.
But only on the one side.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Looks like Popeye on one side. Right, so if you have got any questions, just bob them in chat. If you want to know a little bit about mixing, then you can just ask your question. You need to know anything. Adam's listening while cleaning. Welcome, Adam. Welcome.
So I all that popped into my head then though was Adam saying he's listening while cleaning. I know Adam's a musician, so all that popped into my head was that I want to break free Queen music video.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm now picturing Adam vacuuming as.
Yeah, exactly. In his little pinny. Jay, William, and people, good evening. Welcome.
I saw a risky business pop through my head with long hair.
No idea what you're talking about there, Tim.
Robin Williams.
Your wife's dying in the corner.
Yeah, Robin Williams. No, Tom Cruise. Sorry, Tom Cruise in Risky Business, where he slides in with the broom, starts cleaning.
No.
So I was going to say, there's us picturing Adam all dressed up, vacuuming, and you're picturing him in his underpants and a shirt sliding across the room.
Yes.
So those things are not the same, Tim.
Hey, Sam, you all right, mate?
I know. Mine gave me nightmares. Yours did not.
Right, so what we'll do is... Are you all right there? Your wife's... you sure? We don't want any deaths on stream. Yeah. I noticed how Tim got up and, came to see if you're all right. Do you want a drink or out like that, didn't he? Just, yeah, she's all right. Just...
Yes, I care. If I die, the only thing that happens is he doesn't have a cook.
Plus the fact that if I go in there, all she'll do is yell at me. What are you doing in here? Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Get out of my office.
Well, you're all right, then. Looking and watching the rain. Yeah, it is raining here. It's fucking awful.
If I drilled a hole right there, I could get a long stick and poke you.
He's drilled an hole in a wall.
To poke over like a cue stick.
And now he's going to poke. Now he's going to poke his stick.
Yeah.
You do realize that you're in a closer spot to me now, so it's quicker for me to get you to smack you in the back of the head.
Yes, but you determine the fact that somehow we don't know how it happened, but the door locks on the outside, so
I'm taking the damn doorknob off.
Open, you're right, mate. Right, so what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a buffet. We'll start with Tim. What are you vaping on?
Well, 5 minutes ago, I had nothing in here. You realize that? It was funny. I had to run and get something. So I got Cassie's Gen with the barrage on top. And in that, I am vaping my Blackberry Custard V3. And then I'll pass it to Lady this time, just to make it different.
So I've got the grass with the recoil, and I've got the what was it? The hibiscus strawberry boysenberry lemonade energy I made for the H show last night. And then the Thelema with the nitrous, and that has the blueberry nut muffin for Lady Liberty that Wendy Leday made for my birthday. That's it. And I'll pass it to Liam.
Hey, tonight I've got got my usual steam crate Hadron 250C with the steam crate aromizer on top, and in that I am still vaping on that creation from a couple of weeks ago, which is the custard with the condensed milk and a little bit of tobacco and caramel.
Nice, nice. Must be enjoying it.
Oh, it's really, really nice. I'm experimenting with one mix will have the tobacco higher. Yeah, no, but one mix will have the tobacco higher. The next mix, I'll drop it right down and just play around with that tobacco and see where it does in the mix. I think I prefer it the 1% though, because it's got that
individual robes.
Note that was given it.
You prefer 4 individual robes or 1? You're experimenting with bondage, according to Benny. So I was just wondering which way you're going with it.
None, Tim. Funnily enough.
And I didn't forget about the other device. This is a stealth device. You can't see it.
Right, I'm on the Gua with a trilogy on top, and inside that I've got some of Aramaxi's gummy fruit, which is quite nice. I'm also on the new little Borrow device, which is a Chroma R with the cubics on top, and inside that I've got some Macazar Y4. That is me. That is all I'm vaping on. So, have you been mixing the... Well, you two have been mixing all the time. Have you been doing all else, Liam?
No, that's pretty much all I've been mixing. I even mixed some of that up for Emma as well.
All right, she's liking it. Oh, it's froze.
Everyone's frozen. Yeah.
We're back.
Are we?
We weren't frozen. It was Liam. It's Liam that's...
Yeah, there's definitely something going on with my internet, I think.
Well, don't play around with it. Just leave it at the settings they give you.
Well, you're
and
supposed
don't turn
to
everything
off all the tabs first, Liam. You got them open and running.
Hey, Birdie.
Hey, Birdman.
No, I never leave it at the settings they give me because the routers they give you are shit.
Well, so obviously it's shit now. Yeah, but now it's shit now, isn't it? Because you've been fucking around with it.
No, that's just because of them. They don't like me using a third-party one. That's all it is.
So, Anthony, you're all right. Had that with Sky when we got a new router and tried to connect Sky up to it. It fucking took about 20 minutes to set Sky up because it's like, have you got a Sky router? Oof, don't like that. Oof, no, don't like that. Oof. And then it suddenly just started working. No.
Yeah, I think the devices just needed to flush out the old settings. Then that's probably what I need to do with the PC is just flush out all the settings, flush out the network card.
Right, so did you see what I got last week in Mystery Box? Talking about tobacco.
No, I missed that last week.
He's feeling a little bit burly.
Ooh.
It's a bit of burly. What else have we got? Passion fruit. Butterscotch. From that, we got some cheesecake. Got a vanilla extra.
Nice. Well, some decent flavours there.
They weren't bad, to be honest. I got blood orange.
Mm-hmm. You got some good ones in there last week.
Yeah.
You didn't get anything like beef this time, at least.
No.
Or
yam. We got this, but we didn't realise what it was.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
That's snake fruit.
That's the one it's supposed to be like very anise forward, something. Weird.
I thought that would have been snake fruit. So you just from the name.
Nope, that's not snake fruits. I thought so too, and then I looked it up,
Wasn't
and
it like absinthe and
it's absinthe
Yeah.
and anise stuff. It's some weird.
anise and stuff like
Oh,
that?
I was gonna say, is there like a snake bite then?
Not 100% sure, to be honest. It got some of that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I taste it on the back of my hand. It's fucking awful. That's not a good one. It's bloody dark as well. Look how dark it is.
Yeah, one of their old flavors.
I got vanilla bean gelato.
Ah, nice.
So to be fair, there was a couple of one shots as well. yeah, Bennett. And there was people trying to tell you it was all the stuff they couldn't sell in this mystery boxes. Do you know? Right? I don't know. It was all right. I wouldn't be disappointed. You could make a recipe out of it. They did give me some one shots, which are quite that. I've got blackjack one. I've got rainbow drops as well. Rainbow drops.
To be fair, I can see some of those. I can see some of those flavors that you got there not being good sellers for them. Doesn't mean that they're bad flavors. They just don't sell well.
Right, let's have a look. People say saw on POV that an Oz juice company has released their recipes to the publisher. When I think of businesses they have worked hard at, what a nice thing to do. Have you seen that?
No.
Don't know. People, do you know what it is? And we'll have a look at that. She was saying, question all, is there anyone out there that can't taste vanillas, custards, or biscuit flavours?
There are people.
Looking at that, if it says vanillas, custards, and biscuits, they're all very similar, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing there's something in there. All right, mate. We'll get the link. Cheers. I'm assuming that it's a chemical in there, the vanilla and the custards and the biscuits, that is making you can't, like it's being strawberry blind, in it. There'll be a molecule in it that you can't taste. That's what I'm assuming. We did get a question on the. Well, we did get a thing that was not vaping those right. I might ask at Expo how to fix that, but no good. Yeah, it could be just something that you're not a chemical in that mix that you don't like with vanillas. It could be something on there that's not to your that you're not like being strawberry blind. Matt says I can taste them, but vanilla and creams destroy my throat. That's another thing you see. So it could be that's why you're not, that it's just don't agree with you that it's the molecule. It's something in there that's like some custard, that vanillas and that creams. Could be DAP that you don't like, innit? Depending on what they're using.
It could be anything. I mean, it could even be some of them. I think they extract using alcohol first before it then goes into PG.
Yeah.
So it could just be that there's that tiniest bit of trace alcohol left over that you're just sensitive to and wrecks your throat.
Yeah. Hey up, Herb. Yo, sexy motherfucker.
Hey,
Herb says, I want to speak to the degenerates that run the Expo and have scooters banned. Tommy V, are you top chat? No, I'm on live chat. Tried all these UHC's fluid shitots pancake man, couldn't taste anything, fuck it. So yeah, so it could be just that you don't that molecule in there, you just don't like it, or like I say with the throat thing with Martin, could be the alcohol in it that doesn't agree with you. Everybody's different, aren't they? Say that's the thing. Everybody's tastes are different, and there's some things that you might want to try it if it's like an 80-20. You might want to drop it. You might taste. Have you tried it on the different ratios and see if you taste any different then?
Yeah, it could be a PG intolerance. or even I don't think VG intolerance is very common, but it could still
Got a
be
curiosity with that
VG
question.
intolerance.
Now, is it just in DIY or is it a commercial liquid thing? Because it
No.
could be you're not used to like not having a low sweetener.
No, he's tried. They're all commercial. He's tried. Leeds United tried Fluid.
Oh,
Tried Tots Pancake Man. And I couldn't taste out in them.
And he just said all liquids.
So yeah, it could be that you just don't taste it. Yeah, Jay's saying it could be the sweetener. Yeah, it could be sweetener, innit? Yeah. Yeah. Could be. There's all sorts of factions that go into it.
Try a different sweetener. Yeah, that's possible.
It could be all sorts. There's all sorts of different reasons why you don't taste stuff, innit?
I mean, look at Liam and grapes. That's an unusual one, but I'm sure you're not alone. There's got to be other people. Got to be. You can't be alone, can you?
That wouldn't surprise me if I am.
So last week, Adam is in chat, which he did put on. How are e-liquid flavours made safe to vape? That's what he's wanting to know. How are they made safe to vape? So if you get, like us, if we talk, we try and steer you away from things like DAP. That's one of the main things that's in your e-liquids that used to be. That's where you get the thing of popcorn lung. So it's diacetyl.
I hate to mention that because it's such a higher concentration you can even get.
It is. That's the thing. So with e-liquids, so most commercial e-liquids that you get are done in a clean room for the start. So it's been like, it's an ISO, usually I have like an ISO 7 lab, which is air particles removed with filters, and, you know, obviously sterile, everything's sterile. And then your PG and VG is just what you're normally, you can find them in all sorts of made. They're in inhalers, they're in foods, and that. Do you know what I mean? Things like that. So that's why it all says kosher on them sometimes, because they're not the things that you do actually eat and inhale. And then your flavours are you eat them in food. We just inhale them instead of eating them. So we try it. A lot of them are pre-made. If you know, so they have their own concentrates made up in chemical factories and then added. But they go through toxicology testing in the UK, so they don't have all the nastiness in it. So that's how it's made safe to vape.
The main thing is don't ever vape anything that is suspended in oil.
Yes.
Always go for suspension in PG.
Yes.
Most of the flavors we use are food flavors. I wouldn't say, you can't say 100% safe, but safer. It's just going for flavors that have been tested and used by people.
Yes. And that's how it is made safe. So e-liquids, they're not, like I say, nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. Breathing air is not safe if you're in a highly polluted area. Not smoking or vaping is better than anything, that you can do. But as you can see, cigarettes, as like Birdie put in, 1,000 times more diacetyl in a cigarette than there is what we vaping.
Or more.
Or more, exactly. And that's
literally the ones that were diagnosed because they worked in like places like the popcorn factories and stuff like that. They literally had over 100,000 times more than we'd ever have in a highly concentrated vape form.
Yeah,
no, I've been
diagnosed with years of exposure.
I believe that there has only ever been one case outside of a Chinese popcorn factory.
Yes,
or popcorn lug. And that was from a guy who had really, really enjoyed microwave popcorn. and was opening up every fresh bag of popcorn and huffing the air from it for 10 years, every single day.
That too, Birdman, and they were the ones that were working in for decades in the popcorn factories, and they weren't wearing their mask and PPE.
Yeah,
those were extreme exposures.
Yeah, in those popcorn factories, that they were working with the full-on undiluted actual powder, I believe, that they were.
Yes, yeah, it was in the air, wasn't it? It was particles in the air.
Yeah,
it's like comparing, getting someone getting radiation poisoning from a nuclear power plant versus someone who uses a microwave once in a while. That's about the comparison. It's actually on a level comparison field right there.
Tommy says my bathroom is clean enough to mix for mixing. There you go. In your bathtub. Fantastic.
We'll take your word for it, but please don't send me anything.
And like Martin says, if buying for homebrew liquid, only buy from someone you know and trust. Strangers could cut with anything, oils, etc. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So most of your commercial stuff that you buy from a shop, it'll be done in a lab. It'll be mixed up, put in a machine and stick through it. And they'll all have lab coats on, and they'll have, it'll be sterile. So you won't be getting anything that shouldn't be in it. But that's, give over, Tommy. We know you mix in your bathroom. We've seen you. We've got the video.
He was elevated at the time. He doesn't remember.
I mean, he does have an office that he mixes in, but sometimes he comes on sideways.
Yeah.
Actually, every time he came back, it was sideways.
Oh, he uses his wife's bathroom. There you go.
Yeah, we know you don't wash your hands either. You don't wash your hands when you've been to the toilet. We've seen you. We've watched you. We've got a little spy cam.
Why do you have a spy cam in his bathroom, Benny? Never mind. I'm not going to ask.
To watch him mixing.
We're not even surprised a little bit that you vape in the bathtub, Rocky.
Just don't drop your mod in it.
Well, Rocky came up with
his milk and honey soap.
It's fine. It's fine if Rocky drops his mod in it, because he's not actually bathing in water anyway. He's bathing in milk and honey, so it's all good.
Also, how they used to, the old school style spas where they used to have people blow them through this big straw thing.
Do that again, Tim. How do they do it, mate?
So they use these long tubes and straws. Well, he's got one in his house.
That's not what you.
He's talking about the gesture, Tim.
That's not what you did before you went like that.
Benny's mind's in the gutter today, 100%.
You went like that. You went just sucking on a straw like that.
Blowing.
Straw. Oh, you blow straw?
Better, but still.
Yeah, no babies from an e-liquid production. It's a sterile environment. Yeah. Nevins, there's nothing he hasn't done in his bathroom.
Okay, I believe that.
Birdie Voops regular. It's a regular. You've got to do a Voop. You've got to have a Voop every now and again, haven't you?
That's just gross, because then you got poop particles flying around. You're vaping that in.
Yeah.
Technically, the vape would capture a lot of it. So
yeah, you got to have a Voop. Get up on the morning, have a Voop.
The object is to test the true germicidal effect, PG effects.
So I hope that helped, and I hope that sort of brings it how it's made safe. It's like I say, vaping is safe. Why is this gone off now? Oh, that's why. 1 second.
It's a safer alternative to smoking.
Smoking cigarettes, yep.
That's it.
But there's a funny thing. Even people that had stopped smoking and then picked up vaping so they didn't go back to smoking. I'm in that category. You know what's funny? Even when not smoking, sick less with vape. Is it safer? Is it actually safer? We don't know this for sure. They will never do a study that can actually confirm that theory, but I think that theory holds water. I get sick less. Most people do get sick less once they start vaping because it does have antimicrobial effect in the PG.
So I do find that I don't have as many colds as I used to do.
Same.
I don't seem to. When I get a cold, I get a cold. But where before I used to get, colds every winter, I'd be like coughing my
Once a
lungs up
year,
and thinking,
once every year almost, I'd get bronchitis at least once with the weather we get here.
Jesus, man. The difference is that if you're gonna do that, you wash that shit first.
Doesn't it splatter when you wash it?
Did you read his comment, Tim?
No, I was just going off what you said. To wash that shit
It says,
first. So
hang on,
it
women
splatters.
like men to go downtown. What's the difference? At Lady Liberty.
Exactly. You wash that shit first. Hanky, I don't know if I would doubt your comment there.
Do we have a
Exactly.
rally going on near here somewhere? I mean, we have motorcycles going by here like crazy.
Yeah. Martin says they used to pump PG through hospitals aircon. Yeah.
Yep.
PG clean. The thing is, right, this is where it all got because obviously PG is in antifreeze. Look at his price. PG is
Well,
VG.
it isn't in the original.
No, it's not. It's not PG. It's not PG. This in antifreeze.
What is it then?
It's a very it's a variant of PG. It's got the actual name propylene glycol in it.
Yes. Yes.
In there, but it's not propylene. It's not pure propylene.
No, that's
glycol.
what I'm saying. But if you look on the ingredient, it says propylene glycol. That's what it says.
No, it doesn't. It's actually.
I'll go get my tin. I'll go get my tin and have a look.
They actually put the only reason they made one that was different is because it made it safe so that pets and animals didn't kill themselves when they drank it. Because it's the original antifreeze used to be really sweet and it was poisonous. They made a non-poisonous version, and all of a sudden, now it's the bad thing. It's like, wait a minute, you made a less bad thing, and now they're trying to link it with.
No, that's what I'm
something
saying.
else.
That's what the top, what I was pointing out for. I don't know if it is the same thing, but that's what they brought up when we first started vaping. This is when they all started kicking off saying that it was PG, that it was propylene glycol, and that's what they said. Oh, it's in your antifreeze. That's what was getting it.
Yeah,
but
PG. But they're also linking antifreeze to the original antifreeze used to kill people and pets. And everything. It's not the same anymore.
It's ethylene glycol.
Yes,
in most antifreeze.
Ethylene glycol, yeah. Birdie's just put ethylene glycol. That's what I'm saying. But that's where they got all the thing from, saying it's glycol, and they're like, oh yeah, it's thingy.
That's the thing. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's where the antifreeze bullshit came from. That's where the
antifreeze
thing.
It's only switched to that though because the original was so poisonous to animals, and they were drinking like puddles underneath cars and dying from it or getting sick.
No, PG is actually PG is still poisonous to cats. If they lick it, if they drink it, it's still poisonous to them. But then I suppose if you look at the weight of a cat, I suppose if you were to actually chug down a litre of PG, it's not going to do great for you either.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, exactly. PG was in aspirin earlier. It was in everything. PG was in everything. That's the thing. PG was in everything.
It still is.
Do you know?
In a lot of
your vegetable glycerine. Yeah, Lee says, Lee, you're all right, mate. Spray planes with PG, but it's industrial device. That's the thing. So it's not something that's never been used, but they just started linking it together. Like chocolate to dogs or cream to Benny, exactly. Hey, Barney, you're all right, mate. So yeah, de-icer that's what he's saying on planes. So they do. It is used, but it's not used the same. It's not exactly the same. It's just all been flushed round and picked up on. So if you don't think it's safe, you have to look into what things are used for. You
want to hear the most ridiculous thing about that? They complain about it being in vape. Oh God, it's the same thing in vape. But they're not complaining about it being the same flavorings we use in our food. They're not even different flavorings. Some of them are exactly the same flavorings we use in food concentrates. We can digest it, but don't you dare put it in vape form. Huh? Explain that.
Yeah. And as Bertie says, as Ian Thomas said, it's the dose that makes it poisonous. Exactly. And that's the thing.
Just like the diacetyl.
I can eat a couple of apple pips and be perfectly fine. I can't go out and eat cyanide.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though apple pips actually contain cyanide, so
yeah.
Liam's been developing a tolerance, like there's on the Princess Bride. He's been developing a tolerance over years by eating those pits on purpose. He's up to like 4 pits at a time. He's only felt the heart palpitations a few times, and he's doing good.
All right, Ian's saying antifreeze used to contain ethylene glycol, which is poison. PG is now used because it's not poisonous to animals. Sorry, Sherlock, I don't believe you are correct.
Yeah. I was going to say, I thought that's what it was. They changed the ingredient and they did put in PG, but it's because animals were drinking it and they're getting sick and dying. I mean, people's pets got sick and other wild animals were drinking it and dying from leaks in your car, which happened. And they switched it to a less harmful version, harm reduction even for the animals, and somehow that reverted to we're making a connection to that's poison. It's like, no, it's not even the same thing.
But that, like I say, that's what you've got to sort of look at. Do you before you even start to vape, just look into it. Look into it properly. Don't believe the hype of everybody else.
Don't take the news at its word.
And don't take our word for it. Look into it yourself. Do you know what I mean? This is what you've got to study and look into. You can get the thing is if you're using flavours from flavour houses. So if you wanted to look at flavour drops, a lot of them give you the toxic what's in it anyway, don't they? They'll give you can get the MSA whatever it is that breaks down
MSDS.
Chemical. Yeah, you can get the breakdown.
The SDS. Yeah, the MSDS sheets.
Yeah, so you can get that to see what's actually in that flavour. And then you can work it out yourself. You can look at what different flavours are. But you eat food and it's got massive numbers of E numbers in it.
People get scared of small amounts of things, but like Liam was just saying, there is an acceptable level of anything. It's no different than breathing smog in the city. I mean, as much as it sucks, you will survive it in most cases, unless you have a severe allergy, which smog could kill you. It's more likely to than a vape. That's 100% true.
You can go in major towns and go outside, and you can diacetyl on that lot can be in air from cars and shit like that, can't it? Do you know what I mean? So have a read round. These stuff out there that'll tell you and make your own idea. But how they make it safe is by doing, if you're getting commercial e-liquid, is by doing it as safe as they can in a sterile environment. And a lot of places, commercial just have a lab or have a made their own clean room.
Or they send it out. Some places actually send it to a place to have it put bottled for them.
Yeah. The bottle for someone else who has got their recipes, but it has got a clean room. And there's I don't think it even has to be an ISO 7, does it?
No. It's just got to be a clean environment.
Yeah. So
you can actually get away with one of the one of the hood ones.
ISO 5. ISO 5 never the same. ISO 5 they are. I thought it was ISO 7.
Isn't that one of those hood ones, the ISO 5s? There's literally just a clean hood that you actually do the mixing.
Yeah. People say my sister was giving it vaping it as bad as smoking. Why as fuck would I give up smoking to something as bad as I hadn't researched it as much as I could say? Exactly, people. Floor hood, yes, floor hood. And floor hoods are what you have in schools, if you didn't know what a floor hood is.
Where you have your Bunsen burners and such.
Where you have your Bunsen burners, yeah. If you go to a school that's got floor hoods where they were doing chemicals and that, if you're studying chemistry, that's a floor hood. It's got particle filters in it that, that takes all the nasties away. So that it's a clean environment. The wear stuff. Everything's hair's tucked back and things like that. It's a bit like it's a bit like food preparation. That's what they've gone with.
No, it's not so much government propaganda either. It's but my boy was watching YouTube Shorts the other day, and one of the YouTube Shorts that popped up was someone on there saying that they smoked that they went vaping. They were vaping zero nicotine, and they ended up coughing up blood, and just all the scary shit. So I stopped doing that, and I went across now to this new device.
Yes.
So there's people trying to sell their own shit. It's one of those. I think it's one of those vitamin vapes.
Bait and switch.
Yeah, one of those vitamin vapes.
It's like I saw
Which-
I saw one of the advertisements about it. I started vaping. I got cancer. Me and my brother got cancer. Even if that's true, it's the cancer's not from the vape. It's from the cigarettes you smoke before the vape, and it can happen and come across later in life.
Jay says I've got it wrong way around. A clean can for mixing juice blows filtered air out the front. My friend, it's different from the ones in school. They're extract cabinets. Same thing. Same thing. And Nick said, or a woman with a big clitoris might have a flowy hood. And Nev says, and Ian says, isn't that akin to a clit hood? So yes, so that's it. So that's how they make it safe. Is that? And but I have heard that one. I keep saying that there's one in America that's doing it that's looks like a vape, but it's not a vape.
Yeah, I think that was the same sort of device where
It just has flavour and
ultrasonic.
air. No, it just has flavour and
Yeah.
air.
Oh, the AirPod thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it was one of those AirPod things, but there's also the vitamin vapes out there as well. Now, they're going on about your lungs shouldn't be used for vaping flavors and things like that. Your lungs should definitely not be used for trying to absorb fucking vitamins either.
No, they should not. That's a solid, technically.
Well, they ain't that. They did that once. Because they used to put. I remember doing it. They used to put what's in Red Bull, didn't they?
Taurine?
Yeah, taurine. They were putting things like that in it, and then that got banned. That got banned rather quickly. Putting vitamins in your vapes.
Yeah,
Because obviously
was
they're
the
not
vitamin-
meant to be.
it was the vitamin E, wasn't it? Vitamin E oil that was being used in all the black market, weed vapes in America that was
Yes.
putting those kids into hospital.
Vitamin E acetate. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out it was only one small little sect of one or two individuals or groups of individuals that was making these batches of counterfeits that were making it into people's hands, and they caused the issues, but they made it an epidemic. It's like it's literally
Yeah, because of course,
one or two little setups that use vitamin E to cut it. That's it.
yeah, the big problem with that is, I mean, none of them were going to go on record saying that they had bought illegal black market weed vapes.
Yeah.
Because they were all kids, and the way
Illegal states and illegal states.
and even though it's legal in a lot of states now, it's still sort of frowned upon by certain
Federally
people.
illegal. Still federally
Yeah.
illegal. But the
You
states
know,
that popped up where they were being found and sold at were states that weren't legal. So that's why they were able to saturate the market, because they're just trying to, people are just trying to get their fix. And
Do you know
it was
one of
illegal.
them? Do you know one of them people that got done for it used to do mechs?
Yeah.
He used to make his He used to be a mech sale. He used to have his own company doing mechs. So
Most
Actually,
companies too
yeah,
went away from using diacetyl in their vapes at all, or cutting it down to nothing if they did use it. Also, a lot of new flavorings came out that had a second version that were diacetyl free, which usually didn't taste half as good, by the way, but at least they're there and available. But yeah, I mean, we try to make it safer for ourselves, even though it's not necessary in some cases.
What I was doing here before is I actually have my new inhaler right here, and I looked. The first active ingredient in the inhaler still is propylene glycol.
yeah, so you've got that in your lungs. So if you're taking you have a thing, you've got that going into your lungs, haven't you?
Yep.
So it's more the flavourings I don't know what's doing in it. That's the thing, because the flavourings we use are food flavourings. That's where you could actually argue that they don't know what the reaction is when it's heated up. You know, that could be the argument that you could get away with. But I ain't seen anybody, say, I'm dead from vaping. Only people that have, like, say, lie about it. There's not been one reported case, has there? So,
No.
There
And I
have been
don't.
people that have reactions and have allergic reactions to certain
Yeah,
ingredients.
yeah,
Certain,
exactly.
yeah, but like they do with any food allergy, same idea. Some people are PG intolerant. You know, you
Yeah,
have that. You have people that, I mean, you got to watch it too. If you have like a nut, say this,
I was
Benny
thinking
on here
that
right
too,
now, but a
Nevins.
nut allergy, you know, some of the actual naturally extracted flavorings might have actual like nut well, not particles is a bad word, but they're created from nuts, from an extraction from the nuts. Oh God, that sounds even worse as I'm going.
you're
You're
just
doing
digging an
great
hole here,
tonight,
Tim.
Tim. You're making
Oh
gestures
yeah,
with
but
your
the truth
hand and
is,
talking about
naturally
nut particles.
extracted, you could be allergic to the actual flavoring because of it.
Good thing
Yeah,
Bob's not
yeah. Yeah, Nevs, if someone's dead, how do they say they're dead exactly, mate? You can't say you're dead, can you, really?
And the ones that
Yeah,
got
Pete
sick
says
and
via
either
post,
died or
yeah.
came close to dying lied.
Help, Finny. Yeah, he could write
I
a
went
letter
to
to
bed
himself.
alive and I woke up dead.
Yeah, I may be dead in the morning, I've been vaping, send the letter out. Yeah. So yeah, so I hope that clears it up, Adam. I hope you've got a little bit more insight of how it is made safer. Yeah, yeah, exactly like P says, post it can take weeks. Do it with Nick. Nick says, do it by Royal Mail, squeeze an extra few days out of it, yeah. Yeah, Fiddy says, even a lot of artificial flavours are natural and artificial. Yeah.
Yeah, they are kind of a combination. Good point, Pity.
So, and like I say, read the labels, it's got stuff written on it, tells you what's in it.
Even if it's artificial, doesn't mean that whatever you're allergic to in the real like flavor isn't part of the chemical makeup of the artificial flavor. You might be allergic to some particular part of the chemical that's makeup of the natural flavoring. So allergies could be a factor, but as far as I know, that's never even caused death. It just maybe you don't feel great afterwards if you're allergic to it. Treat it like any allergy.
Just have a look at it. If you're not feeling too good, then don't use that.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good when you do it. And what was it? It's on here. Who was it was talking to us the other day about the? It was Wayne the other day talking about that one tobacco that he gets really bad like chest feeling from, like a heart palpitations from a certain...
I do with custards. Custards give it me. If I vape custards for too long.
He has it with a certain tobacco, one specific tobacco flavoring, one of the FAs, and it does the same thing. Gives him like, well, don't use that if you know that's what's
actually
causing.
said he gets it from a bunch of their tobaccos. That particular one just does it worse.
Yeah, if I vape a lot of custard, I can do custard for a little bit, but then I start getting a bit of a tight chest, and I have to stop, and then I'm fine again.
That's what he did. Is he knows it was getting worse and went to something else and realized that when he got back to the same flavoring in a vape again, he had the same issue. So avoid them. Don't feel good on certain things. Try different things.
Steve says my son's mother has a nickel allergy, can't use nichrome coils, and she feels sick. Exactly. So there's loads of different things that, and like Mike said, it's like the stupid BBC Nordendorf thing. The Pratt was still smoking 5 a day, then went for a lung function test. Exactly. So it's not.
I've been vaping for 3 weeks and it hasn't improved yet. It's like, okay. I like that too. Vaping for 3 weeks, all this stuff's coming out of my lungs. I'm coughing stuff. Yeah, that's the crap excreting itself that's been built up in your lungs for years.
Yeah,
it's going to happen over a month or two.
Me personally, I do feel better for it because I don't get that lung rattle that you used to get on the morning. And when you go like that, you could used to feel it. You feel it. Yep. If you took a deep breath, you'd wheeze, wouldn't you? You'd be like, I don't get that now.
Or the morning phlegm. The morning phlegm was always
coughing big chunks of black shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Every morning. That gets a little worse sometimes if you're a heavy smoker and you're switching over. For a little while, that stuff's got to excrete from your body. It's not the vape that's doing it. It's the buildup of what you've had in your body for years. sometimes you feel worse before you feel better, unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard their lungs there, Benny. Benny still smokes, pass it on. I hadn't had a cigar for ages. In fact, I hadn't had a cigar since for about 5 years now. Full on 5 years, not had a cigar. Which is gutting because I like a nice cigar. So. Right, has anybody got any mixing questions? Does anybody want to know about mixing? We've rabbled on about that for a good 45 minutes. Thank you very much, Adam, for that question.
Okay, so what's this? So let's get funky.
Don't know. Get funky. I just make shit up, mate. I told you.
Swore it was about pineapple or something, didn't you?
I was going to say I never pay any attention to the titles of the show.
It used to be.
It could have been cheese, Tim.
Fucking pineapples or guava or something, something funky. But okay.
Yeah. So I do want to know: is any new flavors coming out yet?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a bunch of SSA.
Oh, is it? Do we know what they are?
Some Inawera. Yes. Yeah, they're on. Wow, starting to rain. So hold on a minute.
No, fucking stopped here. So
find the list.
Tim actually has the SSAs all sitting in a box right there that he needs to mix up. So
I'm not sure which ones are new or which ones aren't because I picked up some extras, so that screws me up.
Rocky's put a recipe up. Funky 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the ball. Do you wanna see if you can find that, Liam?
Yeah.
Starting to rain.com, as is starting to keep on raining.com.
It stopped for a little while again this morning, but
ours is just constantly today, constantly. Fucking hammers it down.
I was wondering what was going on because I started getting the headache here just like 2 seconds ago.
I got Rocky's recipe up, which is dude looks like a lady.
Ooh.
So it's TFA jackfruit at 4%, 3% lemon cream wafer from Ken Novatic, 2% TFA Tutti Frutti, and 1% one-on-one whipped cream.
Nice.
The jackfruit with the lemon cream wafer is a very interesting theory.
All right, so I got the list of new flavors that are coming out, Inawera and SSA. So the Inaweras I'll do first here. I got green banana, citrus jelly, goji.
Why would you want a green banana? Just why would you want a green banana?
I didn't ask why. I just said that because it's Inawera and they do weird shit.
Yeah, but who turned round and sat round the table and went, I tell you what, right, we've got a shit banana, we've got a banana that tastes like foam.
I got the same question. Why did they come out with the original green strawberry? Same question.
We've got to think, but why do we need, why? So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you an unripened banana now.
Yeah. It's from the same people that decide they're going to eat watermelon like a Neanderthal and just bite into it like an apple.
Yeah,
and they're just going to eat the rind and everything.
It'll give you extra. Yeah, get the extra rind in it. You got to have that for some reason. Anyhow, watermelon gum, Candylicious sweetener. That's interesting. Oyuzu, which is going to be their yuzu probably. Fun Fair. They got an energy, morning routine, and ruby mix. And that's the Inawera. And this
what's
is
a ruby mix? What's a ruby mix?
No freaking idea. I'll find out.
I'm thinking probably like a ruby grapefruit.
That's what I'm guessing, like a ruby or like a red grapefruit.
And morning routine is going to be for all those people out there that like to have a drink.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like that.
Pomegranate. Nev says it's pomegranate guessing.
That could be too.
Okay. Green banana is handy for making that shitty flavor stuff to make it fresh tasting. We use 4 different banana flavors at work to make it more like a banana flavor, unlike that banana foam phlegm flavor.
Phlegm.
That's what I thought at first, but then I saw the G.
Phlegm. Yeah, he's phlegm. Yeah.
And then we got a crap load of SSAs. We got fresh bread, crispy crust, caramelized tobacco. They say creamy yogurt, but that's not. It's mulberry. Natcha meringue, compote strawberry, strawberry mint, tobacco American.
What's a compote? What's a compote strawberry? Just means it's
down strawberry. Compote's
Right.
cooked
Like
down.
strawberry compote?
Yeah. And tobacco American, homemade sponge cake. SSA's got a honeydew melon coming, maple syrup. I didn't realize they didn't have maple syrup. Vanilla tobacco. So they're starting to go after Flavora flavors. Pink bubblegum and raspberry blackberry. So those are the new SSAs so far. Those are the ones in the box next to me, minus the Mullenberry Greek yogurt, because it just says creamy Greek yogurt Mullenberry, which is a new flavor that came out on Noms, but it's not a new flavor. It's just Mullenberry rebottled under SSA. So
Yeah, I
those
thought
you
they weren't
missing-
doing Mullenberry anymore.
Well, they're not going to do Mullenberry, but if you go on to Noms and use the bracket MB bracket, it'll give you all the Mullenberries that came through an SSA. They're still being made rebranded.
Isn't that homemade
Well-
sponge cake also a Mullenberry re-release? to SSA?
It's not marked MB, so a lot of times, a few of SSAs and Mullenberries have different, same name, but they're not the same flavor. And we have tested a couple of them side by side, and they're not exactly the same. So SSA must have had their own version, and then some of them brought in from the Mullenberry line are specifically made the way Mullenberry is made. It's the same company, so they're transitioning over, but in some cases they already had their own version or they're already working on their own version. So maybe they weren't sure what ones were going to come through and they started working on this ahead of time because not all the Mullenberries made it over. Maybe they didn't expect that one to make the cut.
JVJ wants a root beer recipe and Rockatuni's put one in if you want to bring that up.
I see it.
Oh, you got it, Rock? Yeah, you got it. Good.
I got it. Right, so this one is Wacky Tooney's root beer, which is Barrels of Yum. So it's 1.2% Flavora caramel, 1.2% Flavora cream, 0.6% Flavora milk, 0.4% Flavora milk and honey, 1.4% Flavora root beer, and 0.2% Flavora sweet coconut. Old-fashioned root beer and cream barrel candies. Half root beer and half cream.
Yep.
It's very nice.
Fiddy says MB had a creamy sponge cake. Question mark, question mark.
Right. I don't know if that one's translated over. I'll check.
No, there was another sponge cake that they had, or am I thinking of one of the SSA sponge cakes? It tasted very much of their was it a butter that they had? But I really couldn't get on with it. I couldn't really get on with one of their butters. And that's all that sponge cake. That's all that sponge cake tasted like.
I'll give you the list of the ones that are actually on Noms right now. Okay. The ones that's made it to the SSA line. Yeah, classic Belgian waffle, legendary custard.
Which
milkshake.
everybody thought they were dropping that, didn't they? Belgian waffle.
I early did. I didn't think they were going to bring that one back, but I'm glad they did. It's one that everybody's upset about because they couldn't get it for a long time. Classic sponge cake. There you go. They do have a Mullenberry version. It's a classic though. And then apricot, soft banana, big watermelon, shape up pear.
What's a shape up pear?
It's a type of pear.
It's just a pear.
Is it on a wake up? Is it like remember Mad Lizzie?
No, it's like
It's doing a workout in the morning with a pear.
no, it's like a conference pear. It's a nice sweet pear.
Here's the one I'm surprised made it. It's sold out right now, but zesty lemongrass. Why did that make the cut? I don't get it. Okay.
That's actually a really nice flavor.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a really nice flavor. It's
I don't even care for real lemongrass. But
it worked really well in chai recipes.
Yeah.
funky pineapple, American bubblegum, red cherry, pink raspberry, glamour chocolate, thank God, palm coconut, cookie bite, glad that one made the cut, thick vanilla ice cream, pink lady, Benny, pink lady, pineapple lassie, sharp black currant, tropical mango, creamy Greek yogurt. I know Steve-O was really happy that I made it back.
So what's the
Panna
difference between a mango and a tropical mango?
It's
One's
like
from
every
tropical.
single flavor in vape. They make their own version of something.
I
and
just
it
thought a
tastes
mango's a
little bit
mango.
different.
Mango's tropical anyway because it's.
Oh, why does
It's
Flavour
a
have 3 of them?
It's a mango that's gone on holiday, Benny.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Why does Flavora have 3 different ones, but they all taste different? So yeah. Panna cotta, rainbow sherbet.
The panna cotta is nice as well.
It is.
Really useful for thickening custards and things like that.
Nectar peach and Malibu pina colada. And that Malibu pina colada, I don't believe that's been on there that long.
No, I have to look at that.
But yeah, those. I mean, that's a pretty good re-release, and there might be more coming. By the way, they said it would take some time to get them all transferred over.
Mallory, yes, funky pineapple made the cut. If you like funky pineapple, it is there.
It did.
at Noms.
You made the cut. It's on Noms.
How much are they going for? What's the prices?
Exposed it.
Well, fucking.
But you can get 15% off there too.
Well, so tell him, and then we'll go. Do you know this is what we do? There's method in the mantra.
Well, I like the way you say it because it's much more funny, even though it's completely incorrect.
Apple.
Half-full. Half-full. Nev says the apricot was the same apricot, or apricot, if you're American, that was in their Tingle and Spark concentrate.
They're running. It depends on the flavor, but they're running from £1 16 to some of them around $1.99. I mean, that seems to be the running price for like a 10, and then up from there, obviously for the larger bottles. But that seems to be the running price, somewhere between. I mean, some of them like pink raspberries on the list. What is it? You call them pence, right? Or what is it? Sub pounds.
Cent. Just call it cent if you want to.
I can call it cent. Okay, 71 cents for pink raspberry. And
everybody know what you mean. It's pence, but yeah, you should have said it's the same thing, isn't it?
So some of them are down to 71 cents. Rainbow sherbet 71 cents. That surprises me. But yeah, some cents up to $1.99.
Method in the madness, not mattress. But if you want to go over to Nom Noms, you can use Afafil for 15% off. AAFL for 15% off over at Noms.
I can make it easier for all of you.
And it's just AAFL. It's not AAFL 15. Just
no, it's not AAFL for 15. It is AAFL for 15% off.
And Liam, Uncle Paul wants to know when you guys are going fishing. Are you coming over to Canada land, or is he going to
Canada? We're going to go some fishing.
There you go. That'll make it easier for you. You know where you want to shop? There's a link right there for all of them and the percentages too.
I'll have a swim to go fishing with you, Paul.
Yeah.
So Nevins, it can't be librarian, I assure you, because Tim is never quiet enough to be in a library.
Why do you have to be quiet in a library? Does anybody know?
Because people are trying to read and study, so they don't want you to make a lot of noise.
But can't they take the book home? I think that's an idea of having a library. They can take the book home with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people go there because they have like reference books, stuff like that, and it's just a quiet place to relax and study. Some people have like loud, noisy houses, like me.
Well, stick them in a corner. Do you know what I mean? Have a little quiet corner for them.
I've tried to stick Tim in a corner. It doesn't work. He comes out.
No one puts baby in the corner.
No, Hunt. The point is the person in the quiet part goes in the corner, so you should be in the corner. I got you in a closet. I don't know what else to do.
Me.
I put you in a closet. What more can I do?
You're a wizard, Cassie.
In the closet. Come on.
You're a wizard, Cassie.
Big ass closet, but yeah, you're in the closet.
They say Martin loves mango, but he's finding non-Caprice one, and Rocky's saying candied mango cap is my new favourite. Has anybody tried that?
Candied mangoes. Is that the newer one? can't remember.
I'm guessing a candied one. Is it more of a... With it being candied, would that be more sweety? More or less sweet?
I'm trying to remember. I think that was one of the last releases too, but I can't remember. It's not on this computer, so I can't look.
And then Ian's asking if BTA is rebranding.
Not 100% sure. They've gone under the radar. No one's heard anything from them.
We have all kinds of rumors on this, and we don't know 100% all of them. Some of them are saying that certain sites can still get their products without issue. Sometimes I've heard that they are until they're out of stock. That's still the case, and then once they're out of stock, they're done. But I've heard that they're not going to be out of stock. They're just limiting their flavors a little bit more in shipping. And then I still see them on NOMs, and I see them on DIY. So
no one knows. No one knows. They just went.
Knows.
They just went underground, and then that was it.
Yeah.
So
the official look is they're not existing anymore, but at the same time, they somehow still have flavorings everywhere. So I'm not sure.
Nev says, yes, they're taking the vape out of their name. They are only dilutions and one-shots anyway. We're saying. So yeah, like I say, no one knows. No one knows exactly what's going on. They've just flown under the radar and said...
That was the last thing I saw that looked official was they're going to do a rebrand. And then haven't seen anything since.
I really hope they come back because nobody else has the coffee liqueur. And that Persian lime, like I'm trying to find a lime that's close to it, and I haven't found anything quite close to it yet.
There's quite a few of their flavors pretty irreplaceable.
Yeah, Frank, I did give you the list of the ones that I thought you guys could go after the most. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Wonder Flavors. Come on.
So Steve was saying Candied Mango is from 2 releases ago. Tropical Mango Cap is the new one. New one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they took the Candied Mango on the holidays.
Yeah.
Thank you,
still
Steve.
both pretty.
They all blend together after you test so many.
Do you think when they sit round table, they think, right, what we've got? Have we got a mango? Well, we've got about 5 of them. Fuck it, we'll have another 2.
No, it's the strawberries are the worst ones lately. Have you not noticed all the new strawberries coming out lately? Holy crap. It's like we weren't already saturated with like 100 of them.
That's what I'm saying. They must sit round.
Ironically, 2 of the ones that came out with Cap are completely different. And plus you got the sparkling strawberry from Wonderful. You got some new ones that don't match any of the others. So that's off.
Do you reckon they look and they go, hang on a minute, strawberry flavors seem to have dropped out of favor. There are many strawberry flavors being sold now, e-liquid wise.
Let's just make a new one.
I think we need new strawberries.
Yeah.
Strawberry is a popular flavor. It's not getting sold as well. Let's make a new one.
Yes,
so
that strawberry bubblegum is amazing.
Let's get a strawberry, throw it in some lemonade, and then we'll call it sparkling strawberry.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill, what's not selling? Mango this year. Fuck it then, we'll do 3 mangoes.
We're going to release 3 new ones. How many do we already have? 5. It's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we've got an overripe mango, we got a ripe mango, we got an underripe mango. What other mangoes can we do?
We don't have a funky mango.
Yeah.
We don't have a tropical mango.
Right.
Throw some sugar on that shit. Candied mango, there you go.
I don't know if any of the flavor companies ever watch this show or ever listen to this, but please stop coming out with new strawberries and mangoes because I'm single flavor testing all these new flavors now, and I hate mango.
Yeah.
I hate it with a fiery passion.
However, they did come out with 2 strawberries at least, or 3 that you actually like this year. A few actually.
Yeah. What else have we got?
I'm just getting back to where I can vape strawberries again. I used strawberry last night.
Can we mix all together? Yeah, we'll send out a raspberry and a blackberry.
We already got that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So they looked at it and they've gone like that. Have we got one? Well, we've got one.
They're probably working on raspberry, blackberry, but they came out a little weird and kind of both. And I said, let's release it as both.
Yeah. Malva says mango mousse is interesting.
Oh, God. I did not get on with that favorite flavor.
I refuse to even try it because I hate mango, and Tim tasted it and they made this face, and I'm like, no, I'm not testing that one. Get it away.
I was not a fan of that mango mousse.
Yeah. Can we get any more piss flavors? Yeah, send a new mango out. Send 3 mangoes out. It's just I just think that they sit round the table and just think, what else can we do? You know, the flavour molecules, right? The flavour is to go like that. Let's go.
That one whole flavor art release was like, let's release all the flavors that didn't make the cut. I swear that's what that release was, because it was 99% crap. That was the worst release I ever tested. That was worse than the TFS rate for that release, was it?
Well, it says the mango gummy kind of tastes like the wrapper.
Yep, I'm not a fan of it. Sorry, I mean, he knows it. Frank already knows. Was not a fan of the new gummies drops at all.
Yeah,
none of them are gummy for starters.
They're great if you're looking for like a soda syrup type of flavor. Just
some of them
gummies.
Does it say what wrapper? M&M.
Not that good. Nevin's not that good.
Nev says there's never enough tikka flavour. Do you think they'll start doing that? Bring out some more savoury flavours?
Don't know. I wonder if
Rocky, are they going to come out with new savoury flavours? Because you're the master of the savoury mixes.
I mean, they did come up with like deep fried taro for Wonder Flavors. That release there was a good one. Some weird stuff. And then they went savory. I'll call it savory, but you know, sugar pie, savory, sweet tooth. Feel your teeth right out of your mouth, sweet tooth, like the real thing. Yeah, that's the one. Egg roll.
Oh, Rocky's put a strawberry mango mix for pods. If you want a strawberry mango mix, you want to bring that up. Egg roll. They've seen egg roll.
Right, so we've got Dr. Strango, which is 7% cap candied mango, 1% cap vanilla creamy, 4.75% Indo strawberry number 2.
What's an Indo strawberry? Is it the same as an outdoor strawberry?
I can only tell you my personal thoughts. Waxy.
Indonesian strawberry. Which I actually quite like that. I really like that flavor. I
get like a candle, like.
So now not only have we got strawberries, we've now got strawberries from different countries.
Yes. 1.25% cap nectarine and 1% cap super sweet. Now remember, this is for pods, or mouth to lung, which is why they're quite high percentages.
Yes, sounds nice. Sounds quite nice. Ian says, I hate flavours with stupid names that give no indication. Well, yeah, I don't. And then you look at that snake.
Yeah, snake is a version of it. You think snake fruit when you see that. That's the first thought. It is not snake fruit.
Yeah, why not? We have mangoes and pineapples from other countries. Exactly. Then we have a British strawberry.
There's going to be Benny's going to start his own little orchard in the backyard so he can have the Yorkshire version of everything.
Yeah. Brady had a maple bacon juice. He knows, a smoky maple bacon. Very nice. Yeah, Timbuktu strawberry. Nice.
I can't wait for that Yorkshire banana there, Benny. Once you get that banana right.
Blackpool grapes as well. Yeah, Blackpool grapes. They'll be depressing.
I see, Benny's really hanging on for that Yorkshire rhubarb.
Yorkshire rhubarb, exactly. They never put that Yorkshire rhubarb, do they?
Rhubarb's pretty hardy. You probably could really grow it there.
It's weird. I think Yorkshire is the capital of rhubarb. I live just outside the rhubarb triangle.
Really? I got rhubarb right outside.
No, it's true thing. It's a rhubarb. It's called the rhubarb triangle. It's where all the rhubarbs grow for UK. It's called the rhubarb triangle. It's just near Wakefield. Near where Shrek is. Yeah. So yes, it is called the rhubarb triangle. So it's the Bermuda Triangle of rhubarb.
Well, the rhubarb goes to disappear.
No, it's any other fruit goes over there, and it disappears and turns into rhubarb.
Benny avoids that area. Afraid
Yeah.
to turn into a rhubarb.
Oh, we've got Jerry chicken on a biscuit. Rocky's put in. What the fuck's that? Jerry chicken. What's a chicken?
Right, anyway, let's share this strangeness.
I've seen this recipe a few times.
Little bit of strange from Rocky. So it's 2% Flavour Jungle biscuit. Okay, so far. 0.5% of Cap buttercream. 1% Wonder Flavors buttermilk. Then still not too bad. 0.5% deep fried pastry dough.
Here's where it goes weird. When Liam doesn't realize
It's frozen. It's frozen. So we got you're back. He's froze. Go on, you're back.
Didn't get the fried
okay.
chicken.
So
didn't get
1% fried chicken from 101, which is yeah, now we're getting freaky with it. 0.5% of vape train golden syrup, 0.25% cap juicy lemon, 0.5% milk and honey flavora, 0.2 1-on-1 sriracha. Now we're really fucking around with it, and 0.5% 1-on-1 whipped cream. My signature double dredged buttermilk brined fried chicken, spicy, tangy sweet, honey lemon buttercream syrup on a biscuit. Vape.
On a biscuit. Oh, it's on a digestive.
Oh, we consider a biscuit, not your biscuit. That's
it's on a digest. So he's got jerk chicken on a biscuit.
Biscuit, not a cookie. Not your cookies you call biscuits. A real biscuit.
It's something on
chicken
pancake.
custard creams.
Hey, he's made recipes for mashed potatoes, and he said he was going to come out with a deviled egg, but I never saw it.
I'm not upset about that, actually.
No.
Who gets up on him? It's fucking Willy Wonka. Who gets up on him all and thinks, oh yeah, I'll do some
Yeah,
jerk
tater
chicken.
salad. That's true.
Tater salad, yeah.
Yep.
I'll get up on a morning. What we're going to do today, yeah. Yeah.
You want savory recipe? I typically go to Rocky.
Yeah, you get up in the morning. What we're going to have today? I think
American
I'll do
biscuits, Rocky says. Exactly. That's biscuits, not with that cookie stuff, you cracker or whatever crap you call over there.
biscuits. Do we call biscuits?
You guys don't even know what a biscuit is. We had this discussion. Define what a biscuit is.
A biscuit's a not like you have where it's soft. It's a crumbly hard biscuit.
Okay, but isn't there other names for that, Liam? Things that cross that line. Remember, that even in your biscuit and cookie line, kind of a little wavery.
See, they're not going to answer. They're just going to say
The answer because they know it's true. They can't even really. Where's the line end? Oh, we don't freaking really know. We're just making it up as we go along.
A cookie is different. It's typically made with brown sugar.
Yeah, and it's softer.
Yeah, but we determined that's not 100% true, not even with your own.
And they're softer.
Yeah, but we determined that wasn't 100% true, even with your own.
I mean, a lot of cookies we make over here are made with brown sugar too, but it's still not, there's a cookie and then there's a biscuit. And biscuits are soft and flaky, and you put butter and jam on them and you eat them.
What, on a biscuit?
Yeah.
A biscuit, not a cookie.
Biscuit
I've done
here
it-
is a savory thing.
I've done that with rich teas and digestives, a little bit of butter and jam on.
Yeah, see,
Fucking
biscuits
evens.
here are more are a savory item. They're not a sweet.
Birdie says same here in Osbenny, USA. Yeah. And someone says biscuits and gravy. Yeah, it's that's what a biscuit is a biscuit, but a cookie is made with syrup, and an American biscuit is a scone.
Martin, you might say that, but we've proven that wrong with Liam's own help.
Yeah, they look like scones, but they're fluffy. Exactly, it's a scone. Even Birdie's saying looks more like a scone. It's a fucking scone. It's just you can't say scone, so you called it biscuit.
Poor Liam, frozen in place. He's a tin man.
Yeah, he's...
A can of oil, please.
Cloud Chucker's going to put some butter on a custard cream.
Oh no, wouldn't put butter.
Oh,
on
keeps
the
the
cream.
glass going. Here we go. The war begins.
Bit, bit,
You
bit
froze
of butter
again.
and a little bit of jam on a digestive biscuit or rich tea. Only because rich teas are boring as fucking I hate eating them.
You're frozen. Rocky's saying biscuit is not a scone. Nev says, I had some in KFC in Florida, definitely just a scone. So
Contradicting. Well, this war has begun again, Benny. The biscuit and cookie war has begun.
exactly. It's just, we do have a cake that's a biscuit.
See what I mean? You have the cake that's a biscuit, and there's something else that has a completely different name that really technically should be a biscuit under your term. Is like you guys got some weird shit over there. You got too many names for things. We can separate it in two categories easy: savory, fluffy, biscuit. Thinner, harder, not savory, desserty, cookie. Simple. You got to complicate everything, get 17 different names and try to cross over lines that don't cross. You need one of those you need is one of those like line charts like you get in the detective's office where they use a string to connect everything in order to get yours to work. Ours is just a straight line between 2 points. We've done here or here.
That's because you're too fucking lazy. That's what it was. That's why you miss letters out of fucking words. Because you're too lazy to add an extra fucking letter in it.
All right. I gotta say, Nevins, I disagree with you. White gravy is delicious. Because I saw you said that a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but why call it white
Benny?
gravy? It's not
Here you
gravy.
go. This is a biscuit.
That's a scone. But
No,
look for
that
a
is
scone.
a biscuit.
So look for a scone. Look at a scone. Find a picture of a scone. Or scone.
The war is here. Paul, you can't say that. You've had biscuits, like real biscuits.
Alois says, wait, what do you call the American biscuit, or do they not exist? They are cookies.
All right. There you go. There's a scone. Look, that's different.
No, but you have plain. You can have plain scones. Just look for a plain scone.
But
That's
it
a fruit
doesn't even
scone.
look the same.
It does.
It.
Fuck, it does. It just yours that got currants in it.
That looks more like the almost muffin batter. It doesn't look anything like a biscuit. Buttermilk biscuit. You got buttermilk scones over there? Most common American biscuit, buttermilk biscuit.
Rocky's just put one up. Mike Blooming Onion. He's just put an onion recipe up.
There you go, Liam. This one's a good one. You'll love this.
Fucking onion. I wasn't fucking onion.
Oh, you want me to share so you don't screw it up?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
So
They don't exist in the UK because we have biscuits and we have cookies and we have scones. We don't fucking lump everything under the same.
Yeah, 45 names. Same two things we have here.
And nobody's ever done anything as fucked up as look at a scone and go, you know what? I'll throw some chicken and shit on top of that.
Because it's not savory.
Do you want to bring that one up? The Mike Blooming Onion. Do you want to bring that up?
There we go.
There we go.
Mike Blooming Onion. It's by Rocky Tooney here. We have Biscuit by Flavor Jungle at 0.5. Deep fried pastry dough from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Liquid Amber from FA at 0.2. And an onion from One on One at 2%. See, until we got to the end, I mean, Liam was thinking, this is normal, this is okay. What the fuck's the onion doing in there, right, Liam?
Yeah, but what I want to know is that jungle flavour biscuit. Is it a scone or is it a biscuit?
It's a biscuit. It says so right there. Read it. It says biscuit.
Yeah. So which biscuit is it then?
Jungle Flavors, of course.
You see,
Tim's going to argue that it should be renamed to Jungle Flavors Cookie.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not a cookie. That does taste more like a biscuit-ish.
So I taste more biscuit.
Do you guys have blooming onions over there?
So what? Your biscuit or our biscuit?
Yeah.
You guys have blooming onions over there?
Shut up, Steve-O.
because those are the real thing's delicious. I have no idea how this vape tastes because I don't have one-on-one onion. And sorry, Rocky,
But we do
although I
have VSO onion.
do.
So what is it? Just an onion cut up?
Mention that.
A blooming onion? Is it just a sliced up onion and shit thrown on
we have
top
a
of it?
onion cutter, but I
So
think
I mean, it's a large onion. It's not cut all the way through, but it's cut almost all the way through, and then it's battered and deep fried.
yeah, you leave like the
Okay.
nub at the bottom to hold together, and as you soak it in water to swallow it up, and then you batter it, and then it fries open like kind of like a flour.
Never even heard
You
of it.
break off the little bits, and sometimes you have a dip like you have like a sriracha, creamy sriracha dip or something like that. You dip 'em in.
Well, never even seen that.
And I
Oh.
did it, Benny. I
They're
found a
quite
plain
delicious.
scone.
Quite delicious.
But see,
Use-
that's the biscuit.
Yeah.
That's a scone.
That's not
See
a
how
fucking
like
scone.
dry and light
That's
they
not a
are?
scone.
That's not a scone.
And that's boom.
Those are butter. That you can tell by looking at it, that's a buttermilk biscuit right there.
Those are air fryer buttermilk biscuits, actually. And then
Butter
scone.
biscuit.
That is not a scone.
That's not a scone.
That's a
apparently-
scone.
If you were to go for high tea and you were served that,
I'd be
put
fucking
straight back
slapping
in the
them.
waiter's
Yeah,
face.
fuck you,
We
yeah.
don't do high tea over here.
I say, what's that? That's not a fucking scone.
That's hot tea. Is that like when you're
Um,
high and drinking tea? I mean, I'm a little confused.
No, it says
I'm drinking
has-
coffee.
he had sweet chili chicken waffle in Disney World was terrible. Also had a blooming onion too in the outback in Florida. Overrated, just a posh onion ring.
It kind of
Dude,
is.
blooming onions are
Actually,
amazing.
It is kind of like a onion ring for multiple people to eat off of, basically. Or someone who's really piggish and wants a real big onion. But
and
Basically,
I can't
someone
speak to
could.
the ones at Disney,
so-
but sweet chili chicken and waffles is amazing.
See, they say innovation comes from laziness. That was someone couldn't be bothered slicing the onion properly and battering each piece, so they just decided I'm just going to cut it as that, dump all the batter over it, and sling it in the fryer.
There's actually a machine to do it though. It's like the cutter, and it's just for the blooming onion. Onion rings are really easy too because you just slice it up and separate the rings. I've made both.
I tell you what happened, is someone sliced it the wrong way, Liam. That's what it was. They'd got the apprentice slicing it up wrong way. And instead of cutting rings, he cut them in quarters.
Yeah.
And then he went, oh, fuck, what am I going to do now? Right, we'll stick it in some water and then we'll throw it in and see what happens. That's what happened there with that blooming onion.
all right, blooming onion. And it won't show up. It won't show up. This just won't show up. Got a blooming onion maker. This is like a press. You just push it down on it. It cuts most of the way through the top, and then you just soak it in the back.
Of course, there's a machine that'll do it for you.
Yeah,
The difference
I've done it without it, and it's harder. You tend to cut them wrong, and then you screw it all up. Yep.
The biggest difference with the blooming onion though is it's always a wet batter dip.
Yeah.
Whereas onion rings could just be, like breadcrumbs. Personally, I don't like the blooming onion like that because, there's just a lot of it. I like to cut it up into little pieces and make it more work and individually batter all those pieces and fry them.
Blooming onion kind of reminds me of monkey bread in a way, where you break off pieces to eat them instead. So you could have
fuck is-
a little plate for everybody to eat off of.
Anyway, I can see Martin has put in chat for you what a high tea is.
I know what it is. I was just being a smart aleck.
No, it
don't
is, but
have
we
it.
don't have it over here. No.
Well, no, not if you serve scones like that, you don't.
Yeah.
We don't serve scones like that because we don't have scones over here.
You do? You call them
Those
fucking
are
biscuits?
American scones. That picture, and we do have scones over here. Trust me, I know. We had to make them in the bakeries at the grocery stores.
Right.
The scones are not the biscuits here. What we call biscuits, a buttermilk biscuit, is completely 100% savory. That's why it goes good with like chicken.
Whereas over here, scones are typically made with fruit in them and glazed, and they're made as a sweet, like dessert thing.
That's a sweet scone.
Now we get into details of different
But
types.
that's what we call scones over here. That's our scones. Then we have biscuits.
And then you have all butter scones.
again, that's what happened. Someone was
In
making
the
a
long run, it
scone.
doesn't matter because they're both disgusting anyways.
Exactly.
That's what happened, Benny. So making a scone to make it a sweet scone and thought, I fucked up. What should I do here? I called her a fucking biscuit.
Yeah, call it a biscuit. Yeah, exactly. Call it a biscuit. Here we go. Rocky's just put in cinnamon sugar tortilla stuff with apple filling.
I think that's one Adam loved.
Yeah.
Is that the tequila? Yeah, taquitos. Yep, that's the one.
Bring that one up and
Adam.
then we'll go in.
All right, I'm getting it.
Always extra crispy, Nevins.
APT, apple pie taquitos. Apple pie filling, Flavora at 1.5. Baked apple from VSO at 2. It's
a cult. That's
a one
cult.
Butter from VSO at 1. Custard premium FA at 0.5. Milk and honey Flavora at 0.5. It is a Rocky recipe. Pie crust 101 at 1.5. Starch based Flavora for a little bit of texture at 0.2. Super sweet from Cap at 0.75. And Zapola from FA at 1. And Adam made this and said it was delicious. Apple taquitos. Tortilla, cinnamon sugar, stuffed with apple pie filling, drizzled in milk and honey. There you go.
Isn't that just a pancake roll?
It looks
like a crepe almost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for it's a pie crust, like via dough almost like thing. But yeah, that actually, and that filling looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, we don't have an option here. It's just however it comes at KFC. So it could be cooked, it could be not cooked, it could have batter on it, it could not have batter on it.
Not
whatever
cooked.
Yeah.
Not cooked. That's scary. You're talking about chicken here, right?
Yeah.
Not cooked.
Well, you could go
salmonella, and salmonella are not your friends, by the way.
Yeah. Or you could go to a KFC and they've got no chicken.
Then how's a KFC? Shouldn't that be a KF?
That's what I was saying. It's
something?
Kentucky Fried Chicken. So technically, is it really chicken? Because,
it'd be KFS, Kentucky Fried something. If there's no chicken.
Yeah, honestly, you can go to KFC and they've got no chicken.
Hi, Connor.
So.
But we don't go to KFC either.
Right, it is that time. We are finished. So we will go around and say our goodbye. So we'll start with Liam before his internet fucking peppers up again.
Right. Thanks, everybody. Been a great show, as always. Always nice to see everybody in chat. And I will pass it over to Tim.
I was just naming a show. The Great Biscuit Debate Show. That's what today was, if any was wondering. So yeah. This Saturday will be the next big show for sure. That'll be Saturday. We're doing lemonades and iced teas, and obviously Arnold Palmer's this weekend on the show. So if anyone wants to mix along, just use the hashtag AFL hashtag. And for
if you want.
I've gone over during the show. And then next Tuesday we're going over eyes. And then I forget again what we're going over on Monday. I got to finish my testing on the flavors. I got a mix, but Monday, noted, by the way, if you didn't catch it live last week, there is a new giveaway on there that we're giving away that started last week during the show until the end of the show. But that same thread is going on until next week to be drawn off of again, because we had to switch the times, and then we decided to do a crossover one day and add an extra. That'll go till next week, and that'll be weekly after that. But we have at least 2 giveaways every week. The 15 Flavora flavors every week, courtesy of Flavora. Nice. This is new. And Bull City, the $20 gift certificate, or $20 worth of flavorings. But now it's not just one flavoring. It's over the last 4 weeks of flavors we went over and noted, and only the highest rated ones. So you can get more variety in your package instead of just getting $20 of a certain tobacco that might be on that week you might not even care about, but you got lucky enough to win anyway because no one else said anything. So so it's opened up a little bit more. And like this last week, Odie Duda, who's behind helping a lot behind the scenes, by the way, with a lot of this organization of different things on the show and showing better organization on the show. He put in $20 extra. So we actually had 3 giveaways this week, and that's always a potential. And there could be even more if the more people donate like that for extra giveaways. So tune in and comment on the Reddit thread because it's going to be worth it even more so than it ever was before because there's multiple and nobody wins once. They'll get they could actually win more to one per episode, but they'd have to win with the the randomizer multiple times in order to do so.
If you understand any of that, then you're fucking better man than I am.
Well, you got an extra chance at a 15 flavors.
So they're doing it right. So they're doing a giveaway. You can get 15 flavors. You can get a $20 20 flavor whatever from Bull City Flavors. Sometimes they'll have an extra one. Sometimes we won't have an extra one, but it's usually 2. You only had to say that, didn't you?
Well, it's really big. So it's like Flavora reached out to us and said they'd like to do a giveaway. And it's like, yes, please.
So yeah, so they have got a giveaway. So go over and watch that and join in. Don't know why you use Reddit, but go over to Reddit if you want. So are you passing it on?
Yep.
Will you pass it on to?
I'm going to pass it to. Well, I got to pass it to Lady. Don't have a choice. I want to pass to you, but you get upset because I skipped.
So to start, I'm going to say if you got it in Florida, Nevins, that was a biscuit, not a scone, because a biscuit is a biscuit and a scone is a scone, and they're both gross. But have a nice night, everybody. And I'll pass it to Benny.
I'll just sort this out. Copy invite. Right. Thank you very much for everybody joining tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic. If you have got any questions, you can go over on Monkey on Juice and you can put your question in there and someone will get round to you and help you out. You can also see Tim on every mixing show on YouTube. If you just type in DIY mixing, E-liquid, and you'll probably find them any of them. They have got 2 giveaways, but they may have 3. Sometimes they might have more, but they usually have 2. So go over and check that out. Also, I did mention that we was going to have Fresh on a bank holiday. I didn't realise how quick the bank holiday was this weekend. So I had time to organise that or get anything else. So we'll have to rearrange that one. So there won't be a double show. There will probably one later on in the year at some point. But obviously I didn't realise that the May bank holiday was a week earlier than what I thought it was. So we'll have to postpone that one. So yeah, do go over to Liam on the, what is it? Where are we going? Where can we catch you? All the flavours on wherever. Just type it in. ELA. That's it. ELA. Just go over there and check out some of his recipes. Do find us here again, same time, same place, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Night.